Leaving Christianity and embracing atheism taught me that my goals and life centers around me. And you'd say, well, doesn't everyone live that way? Oh no. The more religious you are, the more feminine you are, there is much more pressure to be thinking of yourself last, putting yourself last, and just being a servant. There's a reason why a lot of religions, when they hear that someone is a servant, a giver, and takes care of people, they automatically think of a feminine individual. Because being maternal is deemed a feminine trait. Women are always thought about last. They're expected to be last. They're supposed to give everything until there's nothing left, and then people shame you when you don't give when there's nothing left. Women are taught to keep giving even if there's nothing left. Seldomly are they recharged by other people that aren't women. And it's kind of interesting how in religion and Christianity, how many things would actually pass the Bechdel test? The test that says that any time that in a movie, show, or book, if a group of women, or even just two women, if they can't talk about anything not related to men, relationships, or domesticality at least 3 or more times, they can't pass the Bechdel test. I don't think I remember a conversation my entire life that had 3 or more instances where men, marriage, children, and monogamy wasn't discussed. Women aren't allowed to have individualities outside a male god or a male relationship. Which is why my goals are to travel, have a good career, meet interesting people, and drive my own lifeboat. I don't want to be a passenger in my life. I don't want to wait for a masculine deity to tell me how to live my life. I want to be the captain of my own ship, my own life. Life is too short to wait on other people to tell you how to live your life. And that's what being an adult really is. Noticing what you want and pursuing it without hurting other people. And that's why I pursue my life. And people in my life all the time call me selfish because I prioritize my own needs, wants, desires, and pursuits. Well, if you don't prioritize your own happiness, few to nobody will do it for you. Women are usually, their likes, discomfort, and happiness are usually on the very back burner, if at all. Our society runs and centers around men, so women are just an afterthought. I don't live life that way. I've just centered men. I'm child-free. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with having a spouse or having kids, but it's just not for me. And that should be celebrated as much as having a traditional family and relationship is celebrated. But it won't. I read somewhere that 45% of women between 18 and 45 are no longer getting married or having children. So we really should accept that it's inevitable. When society doesn't prioritize women and what women need, they start prioritizing themselves, and the family and population suffers. And I think it's a healthy thing. Always prioritize your own needs, wants, desires, pursuits, because if you don't, very few people will do it for you. And people are less likely to respect you when you don't have boundaries and have minimum requirements. So, yeah, I pursue my dreams, my goals, and if people call me selfish, they're just jealous and unhappy, probably because I'm not serving them.